have 5 months until I graduate college. 5 months. Today's January 11th, 2024, and I graduate May 11th, 2024. So that is 5 months until I graduate. Now, what does that mean? I graduate from school, from college, from Howard University. I graduate from college golf, and I go on to start my life. You know, I was thinking about it for a while. You know, what is life going to be like after college? You know, it's never guaranteed that life is going to go as expected. And I always had these thoughts of what it's going to be like after I graduate. Like, once I graduate, once I move back from DC back to New York, Long Island, New York, and I'm back home and I'm sitting down on my bed and I have my cap in one hand and I have my diploma in the other. I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, what's next? And that picture in my head constantly replays in my head, and you know, I'm not sure what's next. Like, I have ideas, but I don't really know exactly how I'm gonna go about it. So what I want to focus on for these next 5 months, which is why I'm tracking it down, is I really want to focus on making a plan and sticking to it, making a schedule and sticking to it. I'm gonna talk for myself because obviously everybody's different, but personally, I felt that I always lived my life on a schedule, right? Whether it was with school, whether it was with golf, I always lived my life on a schedule, meaning that I would wake up early for practice, wake up early for class, obviously go to certain classes at these times, work out at these times, go to practice at these times, do homework at these times. Like, it was all structured, even in high school and forever, right? It was always on a schedule, and I noticed that once that schedule is taken away, that's when I tend to waste a lot of time. For instance, when I was on winter break, this was the first time where I really did not do anything. And I'm not mad at it, right? That was the first time where I really let everything go, didn't pick up the camera, didn't pick up the golf clubs, and just relaxed. And I'm not going to lie, it felt really good for like the first 4 days, 5 days, and then it hit me. Like, what am I doing? Then I started to get anxious, and I started to get nervous, and I started to get like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really explain it, but it just felt like I'm not doing enough. And I noticed that, you know, at times where I don't have a routine or I don't have a plan or a schedule, that anxiety comes back. I'm falling behind. What I want to try to avoid before I go back home and I graduate is going back home to a place where I don't have a schedule, to a place where I don't have a plan. And I'm not saying, like, obviously like, summer's going to be packed with the business. Golf, I'm obviously to continue it. I'm working on getting my real estate license. Like, I have these different things, but I feel like the way I see it is a bunch of different tasks without a layout, right? And I feel like for me to function, I need the layout. What I really want to focus on is putting myself on my own schedule for the next 5 months, right? Waking up at a certain time, whether it's 7 a.m. to work out, and then going to class, and then studying for the real estate exam, and then, you know, going to bed at a certain time, fixing my sleep schedule, because I wanna get to the point where it becomes second nature, and it's like, all right, this is my schedule, and I feel like that's gonna really be a pivotal point when I go back home, because I'm not gonna have anyone else to rely on. Yeah.